Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Rimworld, returning to a town named Sallvation. And a recap of what happened in the last video, some pirates came, they blew a hole in our wall, we were able to drive them back, but not before they killed poor Chris, our dog, who's been through so much. But, a positive note, we did gain a cow and a bull, and hopefully the breeding pair will be able to produce us more cows, maybe, we'll see. In any case, it looks like we're still repairing some of the damage, and hopefully we'll be rebuilding the wall eventually. Oh, he's playing horseshoes. Alright. I would like to get more things for them to do, though, of course. So, I want to probably think about a common room of some type. Maybe we just expand out the dining area and include that stuff there. Could work, but of course I'd have to disassemble this, which would cost me a component from what I found out. So I'm trying to think. I'm starting to run out of room overall in the base. And running out of places to put things. Also, wasn't there something I disassembled? Yes, there is. We need a machining table. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have enough components to make it, so we're just going to have to wait until the component manufacturing happens and we get those components. Alright, well, let me take a look here. So, Joy. Chess table doesn't take up much space at all. Billiards table takes up a lot more space and actually wouldn't fit within the confines of this room, not unless I did that and we really extended this out. That's why I'm tempted to get like a common area. But with how many colonists we have and how much space we have, I don't know where I would put it. Unless maybe I carved out a space in the rock, which is doable. Speaking of carving things out, I think what I'd like to do is order some mining here and kind of expand out this area as it is in the inside of the base. I see a point of having maybe thicker walls over here, but not really inside the base, and we want to have a more clear pathway here. Oh, you know what I just realized? This isn't working because of new construction. So I am going to have to disassemble that. Okay, we'll deconstruct. And that means I'm going to need to set up new vents. Okay, well, I could put it over here. Yeah, I think that's the solution I'd like. So once that's deconstructed, I'll put it over here. Of course, I have to rebuild the wall, too. As a matter of fact, I don't know what he's up to. Oh, he's cutting down trees. I want him to do that, so we're going to have to grab somebody that... Here we go, Min. You're just working on art. That's not a super high priority. So go ahead and deconstruct that. Now, right now, the air conditioning isn't a big deal. But there's no point in having it there if it's not going to be doing anything. And then we need a wooden wall. There. And again... Alright, I'm noticing an issue right away. Darcy here crafting the wrong thing. But now what are you up to? Oh, you're hauling more rock. I guess I must not have enough stone in the stockpile, which is why she's doing that. I'm hoping pretty soon here we'll get back onto producing components. Yeah, there you go. No, don't want you doing that. Components are more important. I need you to be working on that, like, constantly. Alright. Well, now what are you going to work on? There can't be many more crafting jobs to do. Oh, of course, you're going to melt that down. You know, we need these jobs done, so I might as well let her do it. But the problem is she might start melting down slag. Did I still have that job? No, I discontinued it because I was realizing we didn't need to continue to do that. Oh, marriage is on. Okay, that's great. So, Sally Mae and Furch were in a relationship, and they are now engaged. So, we may have our second married couple. So, our first married couple is Sally Jo and Mitch, I believe. So, this will be Sally Mae and Furch. And, you know, Furch has been a really great addition to the colony. He's a lot older than Sally Mae. I didn't realize he was that old. Matter of fact, a lot of our newer additions are a little bit on the older side. Sally Jo and Mitch are a lot closer age-wise. Now, we do have one other man in the camp, and I don't know if Simikov will ever be in a relationship with anybody. We'll have to see. That's good news, nonetheless. Okay, now what are you up to? Oh, you're visiting a grave of somebody you never really knew, probably. And there we go. There's Chris now. We're cooking him up as we speak. Out of curiosity, what are the probably I need to go under this. What do they eat? Vegetables, seeds, live plants, meals, liquor, and kibble. So they'll eat the meals, and they'll eat probably the corn and the potatoes. Okay, so we should be fine as far as that goes. Now, for the animals themselves, I guess I could train them. No, we don't want them to do that. Never mind. We can't really train the cows to do anything. Well, I could, but I just don't want to. Now, we do have enough sleeping areas. Out of curiosity, is there anything I can actually do with the cows? Okay. Nothing that I can tell. Alright. Tomorrow I may have to tell Darcy to just prioritize doing the component construction rather than doing whatever she's doing. But I would imagine there's not many weapons for her to melt down anymore, so the job should have sorted themselves out. Okay, we've got an infestation. I'm going to have to see what that is. I think I see whatever it is. Let's see. A bug hive has emerged. It will slowly spawn bugs as well as produce additional hives. If you don't want it to infest the whole area, muster your forces and destroy it. But beware, the bugs will defend their hive. Oh, that's tight. The problem I see with this whole thing is that it's right beyond the door here. And it's going to be hard to get distance. All right, the only people awake right now are going to be Mitch and Sally Joe. Where's Sally Joe? She's over here mining. I'm going to draft you. And have you come over here. And Mitch, you're going to get drafted too. I don't know how dangerous this event is. We're going to have to find out. All right, I see a couple bugs, but I don't know if I have good vision enough in here to actually be able to tell. Okay, I want them to be much slower than that, so I can respond. Oh, heck, there's a ton of these things in there. Not really sure how to deal with this. So, they'll keep spawning out of these hives unless I deal with it, but then there's bugs everywhere, and they'll probably attack me. Alright, do they attack on sight? Oh, no, I attack on sight. Okay, run away. Okay, so they're gonna break the door open, which is not good. Sally Joe, are you coming? Oh, you're still a ways away. Yeah, I can't really use traps against them. I wonder if they came in here because we still have natural walls. Maybe I need to change that, because they didn't come out anywhere else. Okay, I'm not really sure what to do in this situation. Alright, they kind of backed off from the door. Huh. Have him repair it. And as soon as he's done, I'm gonna draft him again. Okay, get out of there. I don't know if I like their placement, because once these things get through the door, I won't be able to get out very easily. Maybe we back them off a little bit more. Okay. Back off. Okay. Birch, you're going to get drafted here. Come over here. You go over that way. You go over that way. And then we need you. Oh, crap. You don't have any weapons. Sally Mae, you get drafted. Come over here. You're going to sit in this doorway. Forget where I sent you. Did I send you over here? No. Over here. Good. And then Mitch is going here, right? Okay. So once they break through this door, I'll have a fire... angle of fire on them. Okay, they didn't break through the door. Alright, so you're going to get undrafted. You're going to repair that wooden door. You are going to get redrafted. Go there. Alright. See if we can convince it to come through the door here. If not, maybe we'll just play at this. Just getting that one would have worked, I think. So I'm just going to be patient here. Probably knock out bugs over time. Now, I don't know how this hive is going to respond to this, but... Okay, that one's down. Oh, crap. Get out of there. Okay, I didn't like that. How are you? Alright, you're okay. All right, well, this is definitely a scary situation. I don't know if it's serious enough to undraft. I don't know what she's shooting at right now. That, okay. Alright, now you're just shooting my walls. Alright, I'm not gonna let her shoot again. Back off. This is too many. Okay, we're just gonna be patient. I think this one's gonna come through the door. Okay, perfect. Alright, there goes a wall. Alright, get out of there. Alright, I can't have that happen too many more times. Okay. How's your health now? Okay, you've got a couple cuts. I'm gonna draft you and tell you to rest, and then I'm gonna have Sally Sue come and heal you up. I'm gonna draft, I guess, this guy. He's a decent shot. Okay, when Sally Sue, okay, you're gonna come in here. Prioritize treating. One more shot and you're gone. Okay. Run, 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 run. Alright, what's your problem? Okay, just a little bit of a claw. Okay, that one's dead. I really don't like the situation at all. Handgun might not be good enough. I think I'm gonna draft Min, have her sit here. And we might have another shooter. Okay, so far... Oh, don't shoot. Don't shoot the air conditioning. Alright. Shoot at the hive. Okay, that has a lot of health. You know what? You're gonna sit over here. And you... Oh, never mind. Not you, because you've got the stupid wild boar. That's gonna get shot. Alright, I don't know what you're gonna do, but don't do it. Instead, fire at the hive. Alright, come a little bit. Come a little bit forward. There. Alright, when Sally Joe's better, we'll have her deal with this. I almost wonder, do we shoot at this thing and just hope for the best, or... Let's fire at that. Alright, never mind. Fire at the hive. That's a more important thing right now. I don't remember how good she is at shooting. She's probably terrible. Yeah, why do I have her out there? I'm pretty sure everyone I have drafted right now is a terrible shot. Alright. We'll replace her here. With somebody that actually can shoot. And you, my friend... Gear. Drop. You need to get a gun. Okay, that's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. I'm getting distracted by things I didn't want to get distracted by. Okay, that was scary. Okay, he's decently seriously wounded. All right, let's have you go whatever. And then Birch, for whatever reason, decided to run away. Okay. Now that that's taken care of, who is a decent shot at all this group? I mean, you kind of are. All right, Darcy. What is your character like? You're not really good at shooting either, but you do need a gun. So, as soon as you're... All right, well, do whatever you want to do, I guess. Sally Mae and Min, get in here. You're going to be shooting at that thing until it's dead. You go undrafted. Darcy. Darcy, get a gun. All right, well, nobody got seriously injured, so... Hopefully this will go a little bit quicker now that we have other people at it. Alright, who's in a poor mood? Min? Probably because you need things and... this thing's still around. I guess I might as well have doors made and things while we're working on other things being repaired. Okay, you two come up here. Whatever, it doesn't matter how you stand, I guess. Kill this thing. Okay. I think we more or less have this under control. Mitch is needing to get healed, but he's going to be in bed soon. Okay, it's almost dead. Be nice if they could hit the broadside of a barn. Oh my. Alright. Poor Wild Boar 1, who still doesn't have a name. There you go. Now you can be undrafted. That took a lot longer than I would have liked. Oh, you're just going to eat that? I guess that's food, huh? Hopefully it doesn't make you have food poisoning. Alright, well, that was an interesting event. Oh, draft. Fire. Okay. Come over here. Fire. Okay. Now that we have that under control, I would like wooden wall here and a wooden door here. And also, you can be undrafted. I would like temperature cooler there. And I don't know if I like the way the vents are right now, but I guess that will be okay. And what has Darcy been up to? She's been doctoring, huh? Okay. Okay. Now what are you up to? Alright, you know what? Get on that component production. Alright, well, I think things are more in order now. Again, I have to think about what am I going to need to do to make it so that stuff like that doesn't happen again. And Mitch is doing okay. Yeah. And I'm thinking maybe natural walls will take care of that. Because, ooh, look at that. Maybe that's where they came from. They burrowed from in here. Or maybe there's more nest. I'm going to have to find out. So, orders, mine, that out. And you're awake. Okay. I need somebody that... Ah, here you are. Can you mine? Oh. Sally Joe's gonna do it? Where is Sally Joe? Okay. You just woke up. I have to check this area because I'm wondering maybe that's... Area revealed. Okay. So there wasn't anything there. I just was a little bit concerned. Maybe... No, the gunfire wouldn't have made that happen. Alright, well, either way I look at it, I need to make it so that the walls in here are maybe natural, I'm thinking, is the problem. So, maybe we mine out some of these walls and see about replacing them. I mean, unless it allows me, let's see if it allows me. So structure, what do we have a decent amount of stone? We have sandstone and granite. Slate, no, slate. Is this, okay, yeah. Slate and sandstone we have the most of. So if I say sandstone. Okay, so no, it doesn't let me build on top of that. So I have to mine it first. We'll just do that. I'll do a little bit at a time. I'm just kind of concerned that that's maybe why the insects came in here, because they didn't come in the rest of my base. They came into this area, which is pretty much a cave. So, I don't know. I'm just a theory. I don't know if it's correct or not. But we definitely need more components, so I need Darcy working on that almost full time. What are these things? Are these from the insect? Insect meat. Okay. We're making meals out of it. I mean, we have no shortage of food right now. Corn, meat. We just got a bunch of meat from these insects. Medicine is getting there because we just had a full crop of here root come in. And these ones are coming close to growing, so... Maybe in a few days we'll have those. Outdoor temperatures in the 80 degrees, even though we're into fall now. Okay, you're mining. Which is fine, I guess, but I'd prefer if you mined... Oh, I was about to say, I would prefer if you mined over here. I'm going to have to be quick on building these walls, too, because it will cause things to deteriorate if I'm not careful. So, let's get somebody on that. Somebody that isn't doing anything important right now. You're not doing anything important. Get over here and do that. But right now, steel is looking really good. Components is mostly what we're short on. Terrible mood. Darcy. Why is she in a terrible mood? Ah. You know, every time I tell her to prioritize this, she forgets everything else, and I kind of... That's a problem. I'd like her to work on this, but, like, you know, obviously stop when she needs to. So that's why I want her to do it naturally, but so far she hasn't really been doing it naturally. Alright, maybe that'll take care of the mood. Now, she is volatile on other things that may cause her issues. She's feeling bad. She's got an ugly environment. She's in a little pain, and she's got a cramped environment. Again, I don't know what you do to make the environment not cramped, but another thing I'd like to do just for my state of mind is put a wood floor there. Okay, and again, we're just going to progressively build this stuff out. So I'm going to need orders mine. And we'll just do a little bit of area here. And again, this is a theory. This might be totally wasted effort. But I'm only going to do the interior. So I'm not going to, like, cut out this entire thing and make it walls. I'm going to only work on some of it. And the area that is not smooth floor, which I'd imagine is here and here, I may make walls, although let's see about that. Oh, okay, so we got research finish. Hold on while I take a look at some of the things I was about to do. Floor, smooth floor. We'll do that bit, and then I'll probably wall in here. As a matter of fact, I don't see a reason why not to wall it in now, so we'll go ahead and do that. And what are you up to? Oh, wood floor. Okay. And I guess go ahead and draw out the walls as they mine them. And I'm doing these walls too first because they're going to leave area exposed. Okay. And then he's going to do the wall. And then we'll get this done eventually, pretty much. In case, I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.